Hello to my live stream. This is New Beginnings, my everyday life in rural Cyprus. And it's going to be a little bit different today, but we have called this live Fun Facts. And throughout this live, I'm going to give you so many fun facts. And I wonder how many of them you actually know. I must just clean my glasses. I've been very unwell all weekend. I'm a lot better now, but I wanted today to just do things sitting here. And I have not left here. Had a little bit of lunch and that was it. So it's now 5:30 p.m. and I have done so much here. I've got a few more little bits I want to do quickly, so that I've got everything done that I could do from here. Obviously now I can't use my computer, but I will share with you finishing off a couple of little things. So really today we've got a new quote corner, which I'll play for you in a second. And today I will be finishing off a couple of little bits while I'm on my live. Let me just tone you down a little bit. That's a bit better. So we'll finish off a couple bits and I will be doing lots of fun facts as we go. But seeing as I've done new quote corners, yes, brand new quote corners, let's start with the quote corner, the latest one for Mondays. And if you remember, I've been talking about doing a channel challenge, challenging you guys. And I have made the video this morning and edited it. So look out for that. And the video will be on all three of my channels, possibly not all at the same time. So those of you who are away or miss the video will hopefully see it on one of my other channels as well. And hopefully you will join in and support my channel. So watch out for that video coming soon, sooner rather than later on some channels and maybe later on other channels. So it's the same video, but over all three channels at different times. We have Stitching It Up, Capturing Country Life here. Hello, my friend. Thank you for being here. Very much appreciated. And guys, do go over and check out all the channels that you see on my chat. And as I always say, if you like what you see when you're there, then do hit that subscribe button. So I guess today is mostly about this. So I've been sorting out both on my computer, though not so much computer stuff, any bits and pieces. I've got a whiteboard in front of me. I've got some little jobs and I'm literally going down them. And as I say, I've got one more little job that I can do in here. And then I feel like today's jobs are done. As I say, it's just after 5:30 p.m. and always after my lives, I finish for the day. So I'm going to just go over there. Let's take you with me. Oh, look, you are plugged in, so I've got to move you very carefully. I did a live on Friday. Oh, it's been an angle. I did a live on Friday on my other channel. If you missed it, go and have a look. I was cooking live. So that's on Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. I was cooking live, but I had the laptop unplugged. I can't do it on my phone. I've tried doing lives on my phone. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I unplugged the laptop. I put it on a big bar stool. And if you know, I have to use my mouse. I can't use the touchpad So I had to balance that all on there, and I was cooking live from my kitchen. So go and check that out on Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty and see what I was cooking live with chat. So yes, I'm going over there. That is my craft cupboard. My craft cupboard. I need something from there. So let's go and get that. Actually need two things. This is my toolbox. I'll show you that in a minute. And I also need that. I'll show you what's in there in a minute. Okay, let's bring you back. So my toolbox, this is craft tools. What's on here? A few different stickers and things. And oh, this is from one of my friends in Australia when I was a teenager. And my family, a lot of my family lives in Australia. And this was a celebration of the nation. And this is celebrating Australia 1788 to 1988. There we go, that's when I got it in 1988. And in here I have craft tools, which is what I need. Do any of you know what that is for? You can see it. Do you know what that's for? It's got a little loose bit here. It's supposed to be loose. Anyone know what that's for? That's for rug making. I used to make rag rugs. I would do that again, but the base material is rather expensive, but I used to like doing those. Oh, bless you, shared. Thank you, stitching it up. This is what I need. Oh, I'm not going to use that one though. This isn't the one I want, but it's the same thing. They have, don't know if you can see, it's got two little nobulas on there. Nobulas, the technical term, of course. I want the big one. Where's the big one? Oh, there it is. Big one, big nobula. Big nobula. That's what I need right now. Shall I turn you around so you can see what I'm doing? Ooh, look, you're seeing different directions today. There. Let's put you down a little bit on my messy desk. So we've got that. And then in here are anything to do with stencil letters, sticky letters. And what I want today is these Letraset letters. That's what I want today. I've just got one thing I need to finish doing with these. These are what I use to make my seed labelling, but I'm not seed labelling today. I've also labelled my cross stitch boxes, thread boxes. So I'm going to do this a similar way, but it's not going to go on my thread box. Now we want, let's see what I'm doing. We want, as you see, some of them I've nearly run out of now. But what I do is I tend to use bits of other letters to make letters. I have no letter A's left anymore, I know that, and I need a letter A. So I'm going to use a letter V upside down. To use a letter V upside down. Let's see. So rub that on there. I'm sure you'll know how to use Letraset, but if you don't, when you've done your letter on there, you get a bit of the sort of tissue paper that comes with it, that on top, and just rub again to stick it down. Now I've got an upside down V for an A, so I need to find something. I'm not going to use some little dash or something to make the crossbar of the capital A. So I'm working out what I probably won't use, or a bit of another letter. So I'm going to use a little bit of that. Want that bit nice. And rub it down. I'm only doing one word and then I'm done. Now I want an R. I'm running out of capitals. Maybe I should use small letters now, lowercase. Yes, let's use lowercase now. Put that there. R. Can you guess what I'm writing? You'll never guess. A-R. Put that down. C. It's not arch. A-R-C. I've got some fun facts for you. I'll do those when I've done this word. A-R-C. I keep meaning to do this. I haven't got round to it. A-R-C. H. It's not arch. It's not arch. A-R-C-H. A-R-C-H. As I was saying on Friday on my live on my other channel, I'm trying to do something productive when I do my lives. A-R-C-H-I. I expect you can guess now. An I. A-R-C-H-I. V. 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 One more letter. I'm sure you've guessed it now. You want an E. That goes on the end. And what do I want this for? Do you know? Let's put those letters away, or rub that bit down first. Right. Put the letters away. Sometimes you have to get loads of stuff out to do one thing. Does that annoy anyone else? Get loads of things out. You just want to quickly do one thing. Let's put those away. I like to keep tidy as I go. Okay, I'm back. So we've got the word archive on a little bit of paper in the top corner. Put the word archive up here. And then I'm just going to chop it out. Not too big. Boom. These are done. And we want a bit of, do you say sellotape or sticky tape? What do you say? Sellotape. And then what I want to do with this is I have a new hard drive and I want to stick that on there because I have a blue one and I already have a black one and I'm going to get confused as to which is which. So very slowly now, I'm starting to move everything I want to keep onto this new one. And I moved 2 things this morning, but I'm not just moving them there till I've dealt with them and edited them or whatever I want to do with them. So that's basically what I'm doing now. So now that one is labelled. I can now put it with the others. I've been so worried I'm going to get mixed up with which one's which. So that one is now labelled archive. And that will go. I can rub that off my board of something. I keep meaning I must do that. You know how it is when you just have those tiny little jobs and you either forget about doing them or you just don't get round to them. So now that is another job done. Oh, I've hit end stream. Whoopsie. Stitch It Up says my 1-year-old granddaughter is watching you. Hello there. What's her name? I'll say hello to her. We just woke up. Oh, bless. Tell me what her name is. And how old? She's 1 year old. I was going to say, how old is she? 1 year old. Okay, so let's do some fun facts for you. I've collected some of my fun facts today, so I can read some to you. The first fun fact is a crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. Did you know that? A crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. Second fun fact. A shark is the only fish that can blink with both eyes at the same time. Boop. Harley. Hello, Harley. Harley. Dance for me, Harley. Get up out of bed, dance. If I put some music on, Harley, would you maybe get up and dance? Let's see. Let me find some nice music for Harley to dance to. Let me see. Yes, let's do this. Some music for Harley. Did you like that, Harley? She's smiling. She does love to dance. Oh, that's sweet. Hey. Okay, another fun fact for you. Almonds are a member of the peach family. Almonds are a member of the peach family. Amazing, amazing. And before we do any more fun facts, I think we should do a little bit of this. Another fun fact for you, a cat has 32 muscles in each ear. 32 muscles in each ear. Wow. No wonder they do that twitching with their ears sometimes. She danced a little, but in high chair eating. Okay. Okie dokie. Another fun fact that I collected for you today. In most adverts, whenever they display a time on a watch, they normally put 10:10. Now, there's a psychological reason for that. It's like what's pleasing for you to see, or they wouldn't have an awkward time. So I do know about that from working on films and TV. That is like a pleasing time. Another fun fact is your brain burns around 400 to 500 calories each day. So there's no need to do anything, guys. As long as you're not in a comatose state. But you do actually burn calories while you're dreaming if you have dreams. Oh, I had a funny one last night. I've been watching The Apprentice. I think most countries have a different form of The Apprentice, and I think it must be from that. Plus, I also watched a YouTube channel last night where they had like a crane to lift metal on their building site. They're building a house and they had to lift the metal structure. So I think those two things were in my head, and I dreamt it was kind of like The Apprentice. And you had to, it was only me and somebody else. It was me and Mike and somebody else. And we had to give these people a good day trip, whether they were corporates or what, I don't know, but a good day trip with these old boats, 2 big ships, old ships. And one team had done, they were going to take them out on the boat and do a diving expedition. And the other team was like, no, we're just going to give them a really good meal on the ship, And they said we'd win because we would get the crane. Instead of making you go diving, we would use a crane to pull up the wreck, and everyone can wow and see it over the side of the ship and go, wow, we don't even have to dive when we've seen the ship. So we thought, oh, well, that's not very fair. So as they've given them the meal and everything else, and our people said, no, we don't want to go diving, no thank you, and we're in our nice clothes and everything. So we knew the other team were going to win because they had their meal and were like going back to shore. So we went, chased them, and we got our crane and lifted their one up high, their ship, and then we carried on and swung them away behind us, and we carried on and won because we got back first. That was pretty crazy dream. Okay, let's have another fun fact. Australia is wider than the moon. Australia's wider than the moon. Did you know that? Okay, let's have another little interlude. And that is something I live by. We each have something that makes us awesome. Okay, back to the fun facts. Human teeth are the only part of your body that cannot heal itself. That's a good one. It's illegal to own a guinea pig in Switzerland. They, much the same as many countries, don't allow you to keep hedgehogs. They're sociable animals. They must always be in pairs, and they're a wild animal, not a domesticated animal. Oh, now this is an interesting one. Did you know this? Ancient Romans used to drop a piece of toast into their wine for good health. That's why we say, let's raise a toast. I didn't know that one. Did you know that one? That's a pretty cool one. The next one is, a shrimp's heart is in his head. And all his organs all over the place. A shrimp's heart is in his head. If only our head ruled our hearts. And the next one is, Venus is the only planet to spin clockwise. Did you know that? That's a very interesting one as well. Okay, let's have a little pause and let's have a quick interlude. Okay, the next one is, I didn't know this one either, but after reading it, I was like, yeah, I seem to recall something about this. A true chef's hat must have 100 pleats. And this is because it represents, when you're a true chef, you know 100 different ways to cook an egg. I wonder how many ways you can think of to cook an egg. And I do recall something about that now. So only then. It's the same as belly dancing. That was one of the dance subjects I taught. And you know, you have all the coins, the rows of coins on the skirts. Well, some people just go and buy these skirts with the coins on. But how many rows of coins and how many coins actually denotes your level. So you shouldn't have loads of coins on them if you're a beginner, but hey. But that's like the chef's hat. A true one has 100 plates. The next one is only the letter Q doesn't appear in any state name in America. Only the letter Q. In case you're going, X, Texas, Z, Arizona, and so on and so forth. I wonder if you can think of all of them. But yes, only the letter Q doesn't appear in any of the state names. This one. Did you know this? A hashtag is not actually called a hashtag. It's called an octothorpe. An octothorpe. And that's because the symbol of a hashtag, octo, as you know, means 8, and it symbolises the 8 points on the hashtag. Yes. So if people say hashtag, it's not actually called a hashtag. It's an octothorpe. So there's one for you. And when people go hashtag da da da, say, you mean an octothorpe? They're like, what? So there's one for you to remember. Okay, 5 more for you. 2 actors who played the voices of Mickey and Minnie Mouse actually got married. Did you know that one? Humans are the only animals that blush. It's a good one. This is interesting. If you know Pulp Fiction, in Pulp Fiction, all the clocks are set to 4:20. And I wonder how many of you will go back now and watch that just to have a look. All the clocks are set to 4:20. 2 more. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. Probably not surprising, seeing as dinosaurs were thought their brains were the size of a pea. And the last one for today, your tongue print is as unique as your fingerprint. So when they say curve your fingerprint, though, wouldn't you rather see my tongue? So yes. Yes. Cool fun facts. Yes. It's funny because when I finish now, I set up for next week. I never know what I'm going to actually do. Occasionally I'll go back and change it, but I just, fun facts. And then I had to look up some fun facts to share with you. I thought that was a little bit different today. A little bit different. I just noticed on my board what I've called Wednesday's one. Wednesday's one's called I'm Live. I'm live. I do have a plan. Whether it will be Wednesday or not, I don't know. As I say, I'm trying to do productive things while I'm on my lives now. And sometimes you will see that different thumbnail of watch what I'm watching, watch what I'm doing today or whatever it is. Let me just bring it up. Sometimes you'll see this, it's still alive, but I'm doing something specific. Yes, so watch what I'm up to today, and that could be on this channel or Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. So it will mean I'm doing something specific, more than likely not sitting here. So I've done gardening before. I've been planting seedlings, transplanting seedlings I've done a few weeks ago. As I say, Friday on my other channel, I was cooking live while I'm chatting. What else have I done? Can't remember, but there's a few. There's one coming up on Friday, how to make free seed pots. And you don't need tape or glue or anything, nothing at all. And it's not this origami folding newspaper. It's not that. It's not that either. So if you want to know how to make free seed pots, then that will be on Friday on Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. And that definitely has that thumbnail already. Watch what I'm up to today. So I'm going to finish here for today. And thank you all for being here. Very much appreciate you, whether you're watching live or you come and watch back later. And as always, Meraki.